we got some areas of focus this week. What I heard when you were playing is your guitar was definitely out of tune on the lower pitch strings. Sometimes when you played on the higher pitch strings, basically the power chord starting on the A string, sometimes those sounded in key or tune, like all the notes were correct, but then sometimes you would change strings and it sounded like you were just either landing on them improperly and bending things out of tune. Sometimes when you would slide up to the F5, the chord just wouldn't sound very nice. So I don't know if you noticed those things, but we got to get that cleaned up. So I'm assuming you didn't know when things were bent out of tune or the chords weren't as sounding quite like we want. Because if you didn't notice the guitar was out of tune at the beginning, well, then that would make sense as to why you didn't catch the other stuff. So the other thing is, as far as like doing the repeat stuff, or like making sure you stop at the right time, I would absolutely set a timer to make sure you're not going over where we need to be. Or at least just look at the clock and make sure that once that 15 minutes goes by, you call it good there. Whatever speed you get to, just get one more good take and then start adding in the repetitions. Now, here's my rule of thumb as to how many times you try a specific speed for repetitions. So remember, you're going for 2 repeats first. So let's say you're going to get this to 200, and that's what you try and do the repetitions on. If you can't get the repeat in after 3 attempts, drop the metronome. So that's my go-to. If I can't get something after 3 good tries, I'm dropping the metronome down. So just keep that in mind. So remember, get it done, repeat twice, then 3 times, then 4 times, and each time, giving it a good effort. After 3 good efforts, just drop it down and try it again. So should help out in making sure you're at speeds appropriate for those repetitions. So no distortion this week. We are going clean to make sure all these notes sound good. Make sure you tune up first. I want to make sure all these things sound good and correct. So pick this however it feels natural. So we're going to hold the chord shapes and arpeggiate them. So it should sound like this. 61. And also, I only count off in here the 1, 2, 3, 4 to let you know when I'm going to start so you can follow along. If you counting off the 1, 2, 3, 4 helps you play it better, then go ahead, keep doing that. But just so you know, you don't have to count off at all when you're doing your video, okay? In fact, if you can get in the habit of not counting off before you start playing, that would be better because you're going to shave off tons of practice time. Because if you count off every single time before you start, you have all that adding up that you're just counting off and not just playing. Because when I'm practicing stuff, as soon as I'm done, I bump that metronome up and go. I bump it up and go, bump it up and go. I'm not waiting in between anything. I'm not counting off in between anything. I'm just go, 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 go. Until it starts getting hard, then I'll give myself a few seconds, sometimes even a minute, if it's really freaking difficult. But anyway, so you don't have to count off when you're doing your practice, unless it helps. 61, 2, 3, 4. $120. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the wrong chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll stop there. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will see you again in your next video.